Welcome everybody to another episode of the Tech Trapper Live. This is This is a late night edition of the Tech Trapper Live. We're gonna see how many night owls we have here. We're just hopping on a little late. I might want to fix my camera still, huh? Because right now I'm just showing a tablet that we're gonna talk about later on. So we'll see how many people hop in tonight. I don't anticipate too many people hopping on. It's late. It's night.
It's evening.
It's late night.
Tomorrow's Monday.
Tomorrow is a work day.
People are going to work. Hi, Robert.
Robert, what's going on? Robert, you are on YouTube like I am on YouTube, which is always on YouTube. Automated ads help you earn more while optimizing the experience. I don't really know what that means. I just know that this whole monetization on YouTube has some ad things going on. Excuse me, I'm a little congested as well. I don't know how it works, but we'll see. I'm going to dismiss this though because I don't want to turn this on. I don't even know what that means if I turn it on, sweetie.
You have to click learn more.
I don't want to learn more. I don't want to turn it on because I don't know.
Yeah, don't do it. You have to learn more. Learn more, Aaron.
Okay. I'll dismiss it until I learn more.
That's nice, Robert.
I'm glad you enjoy our content. And we enjoy the fact that you're here because we enjoy you as a fan of the Tech Trapper Live.
Tech Trapper Live.
I got a new Starbucks cup, the sweetie. She bought me a new Starbucks cup. It's really just a regular green cup, but I love Starbucks cups.
This is true. We both have an issue. We really have a problem. I just want you to know that.
No, we do have a problem.
We have a problem.
We have Starbucks cups that we buy, like, the plastic themed cups. So they'll have like Christmas, they'll have Halloween, things like that. And we purchase these cups and don't use them.
This is true.
They're just I didn't find. They're like 2 boxes just sitting up there just collecting dust because we don't use them.
They are.
But, it is what it is. We enjoy cups. So, sweetie.
Yes.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all right. We're going to talk a little bit. We're going to talk some eating because this is Tech Trapper Live. We're going to talk some other tech as well. Mm-hmm. We might talk a little bit of the YouTube journey, what I'm doing, some mistakes that I've made, some things I'm going to fix, probably the next month of content, what that's going to look like. Mm-hmm. I know they're sick of me. Definitely going to talk some Crystal Nib talk because I'm so excited about what I've done with one of the Crystal Nibs that rants about tech Crystal Nib. So we're going to hop into that a little bit. And then
they're be sick of me.
Yeah, they're going to be sick of me and this Crystal Nib, man. I'm a little congested. I have some allergy issues going on, some sinus allergy.
But that's
something
going around. You're not the only one. It's definitely going around.
So I will mute so I won't cough in you guys' ears. And then we'll talk a little books. Cause Sweetie's here and she does her thing with Book Talk and BookTube. I saw people quit. Not a lot of people. I saw one creator that I follow. She said she's quitting BookTube.
Did I see that? Maybe. I might have. I saw someone said they took a break from because it was beginning to be too much and the space was becoming weird in the comment. Like it was becoming very aggressive and like, I don't know. It was weird. Like it's Book Talk or Book to whatever. Like, ew,
that happens though. That even happens in the e-ink space. You get, I think you get some creators that they do a great job. They make great content, but I think like anything, you can reach a certain level of success, have a certain amount of followers or subscribers, and then you kind of feel like your opinion is law. And then if somebody, I don't even want to say challenges your opinion, but like if you miss, like, look, if I'm doing a review on a tablet and there's something I miss, I don't get offended by it. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't even know that happened. Or I didn't know you could do that. Like let me tell you something, guys, and this is not a bad thing. When I review Supernote, Ed's gonna let me know. But I don't get upset when I see the comments because I don't look at it as a negative. Ed is, in my eyes, he might be the authority of Supernote on YouTube. Because that dude knows how to use that tablet inside and out. I don't think that there's anything that you can do with a Supernote tablet that Ed over at Organized for Change doesn't know how to do. So I wouldn't get upset if I see, his comment telling me what I can do, what I missed out on when I'm reviewing that tablet. So I don't get upset. Mm-hmm. But there are some content creators who, they get upset when you point out they might have missed something.
That's crazy. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. What is there to be mad for?
I learn new stuff all the time. I watch Dave over at Tablet Tech. I still I don't know how he does it, man. Because he has like too many tablets. And he keeps up with all of the stuff too. But yeah. So, sweetie, what are you reading? We'll start with book talk.
Well, thank you.
Since you're here. And I have a book here sitting on the desk. Mm-hmm. It's called The Body. Now, this is going to be the Penstar Pro C. And first off, we'll talk about that too, but this is The Body. And this is what, I don't know which color looks better because this is, the cover of the book with the Penstar Pro C. And then this is like the Note Air 4C. And I know...
looking at this, I'm going to go to Note.
I know a lot of people are comparing this Pro C to the Note Air 5C because the Note Air 5C has the newer Kaleido screen. Now, I will admit, when it comes to matching the brightness of the screens and the lights, excuse me, I am not a professional at that, okay? All right? And also, I realized that how this looks on camera doesn't look the same in person. But which one you like better?
But going off what I can see in the picture, the Note looks clear, more vibrant. The pencil kind of looked a little cloudy.
You were right. Now wait. Oh, I think you were right with the pen.
Look at that. Look at that. You saw that?
What did I see?
With the pins, that page turn, that glitchy. I think I want to turn. Maybe not.
You see, you don't like the page turn of the Penstar.
Dude, turn already. Just turn. What are you thinking about it for? Look at that.
I see now.
That's annoying.
I see what you mean now.
Thank you. See?
Yeah.
Glitchy turn. That's annoying.
And then the Note Air 4C just turns. I see what you mean now. But I don't know which one displays. I can't tell you which one displays color the best. I'm not an expert at that. I know a lot of people are comparing the Penstar Pro C to the Note Air 5C.
You got allergies too? You congested? Jeez.
Everybody in this house is congested.
I am not congested. Don't put that on me. I'm fine. I might have allergies and a cough, but I'm not congested and I don't want to be.
Yeah.
Because that's no good.
Excuse me.
Now turn that page.
Okay. Now this is my favorite little let me turn some of this brightness down. So this is the favorite Kindle Paperwhite signature. All right. So now, Jesus, that was fast.
Dude, that's so annoying.
That was fast. I'm not even gonna go get the scribe because the scribe is gonna turn just as fast as this paperweight.
Yes, it is.
Jesus. I see what you mean, sweetie. Look up. Dang. I barely touched the page with this paperweight.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was exaggerating a little bit, sweetie.
See, you like to think I be exaggerating, but I don't. I just tell it like it is.
Well, hold on. This isn't fair because let me go get a tablet that does apples to apples. Entertain the people.
Entertain the people. Hi, people. Here's the entertainment. Look, are you going to make a break for it or what? Because if you go out, you're going to be staying out. Okay? All right. You chose to stay. He's back now. The door up. She chose to stay, guys.
I mean, if she would have made a break for it, she was going to literally come back in.
She was. Because you wasn't going to close her out of here.
I promise we're going to get past this.
Past what?
This little comparison, and we're going to actually talk about your TBR, and then we're going to roll into some more e-ink. But I thought you were exaggerating.
No. Why would I exaggerate?
I mean,
you think I am an exaggerator.
I don't think that you are an exaggerator. But and I'm excited about checking out this book too, by the way. You know what else I like?
What?
I realized something. That the screen on the Kindle Scribe first gen, which is what we have, it's still one of the better screens in e-ink.
I love the Kindle Scribe.
Yo, look at this screen. This screen is still one of the better screens in e-ink. All right, so now one of Sweetie's complaints was that the Penstar Pro C page turn was too laggy. Now this Pro C it released what? Beginning of this year or maybe the end of last year. But it released it released before the Note Air 5C, okay? Let's look at the page turn with the older 2022 Scribe and this. Wow. That's crazy. Let's do it again.
It's already there. And it was thinking about turning.
Okay. You're right.
How can I go from that to How can I go from that to that? That's not gonna work. Hello, you've been very rude.
You got a point, babe. It's tough. I genuinely thought that you were being extra, but no, you're right. It's tough to go from how fast this Kindle Scribe is moving, and this is the 2022. This isn't even like the 2024 refresh, and it's definitely not the 2025 or 2026, whatever you want to say. These new Kindles. So, okay, cool. I still enjoy the Kindle Scribe. So your TBR, what's on your TBR?
Daggermouth.
Daggermouth. We have Daggermouth. Where's Daggermouth?
I have heard great things. I heard this is a for real enemies to lovers book. I heard that they go at it every day trying to kill each other. Like they hate each other. They hate love, hate love each other. Like for real, for real. So that has been added to my TBR. What I'm currently reading is an arc read for Have Sex Like a Man.
What?
Yeah. Have Sex Like a Man. It's four ladies. They kind of, is it three or four ladies, they're friends, and they're kind of in a slump with their relationships and love life. So she kind of like in the sense wrote a manifesto.
Okay.
for her and her girls to do. She kind of had this epiphany, and they make mention like kind of like Jerry Maguire did. He came with this epiphany and printed it out and gave it to everybody. So she wrote it and she told it to her girlfriends that they were going to have sex like men, no attachments. We call, we get what we need, we go on about our business, because clearly we're getting attached to these men. They're not getting attached with us. They're using us. We're going to call the shots. We're going to do what we're going to do. And that is have sex like a man.
I saw there was some trigger warnings.
It is? On what, Daggermouth?
Yeah, it's trigger warnings.
See, I haven't started. Now, the thing with this book, it's slow. I've had this book over a week.
Yeah, we got trigger warnings.
What are the trigger warnings?
Okay. So Daggermouth is an adult. I can't see. This is dark. You're the book talker, not me.
Oh, hold on.
I'm the eating talker.
Uh-oh. Arlo, you're making it very difficult for me to maneuver here.
Well, she's a puppy. That's what the puppy does.
She's experiencing she's going through things right now. Okay? Ouch. Okay. Daggermouth is an adult dystopian romance with heavy themes. Please make sure you read through this list before starting. Death. Murder.
Mayhem.
Torture.
Is there mayhem?
I don't see the word mayhem, but emotional, physical, psychological abuse. Mentions in conversations of sexual assault off-screen character backstory. Mentions and conversations of child abuse off-screen character backstory. Suicidal ideation and alcohol abuse. Open door sex and sexual activities, graphic language, oppression, classism, and sexism. Good Lord.
That's a lot. They got a lot going on.
Ouch, little girl. Ouch. Your mental health and well-being are not only important, but should always come first. Dude. Dang. Those are some warnings for you.
That is. At some point, I'm going to kick the puppy out.
I see that. Yeah. She's hey, stop taking that off.
She probably won't stop.
She's going through. She's in heat, Aaron. Don't.
So is that going to be your? Is that going to? Is that going to be your next read?
I don't know. There's so many things on my TBR. Should one prioritize their TBR?
I think you should. I think you should make a list of your TBR and what you want to.
You gonna get put out here.
And what you want to read.
I'm gonna go look on my TBR and see what falls where. Hello, baby. Come on, mama. You got to do better than this.
She's so spoiled.
Calm yourself.
She doesn't know how.
Okay? You're okay. All right? Just calm down.
She's so excited.
Just calm down, mama. She don't want this diaper on.
No, she don't. She don't like the diaper.
No, but she has to wear it.
So I think I'm going to roll with The Body. I think that's going to be my next TBR. Well, and because I stopped reading the
Wizard's Butler.
The Wizard's Butler. Simply because I think it's going to interfere with my book I'm writing.
That's the reason why. I couldn't remember why you stopped, but
there's a part of there's like a mysterious part in it that I'm kind of adding. I have like a mysterious type situation with one of my characters, so I don't want it to get confusing or whatever. So,
gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
That's why I haven't read any dragon fantasy really books for me, or wolf books, because I don't want it to be compared. Like, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a comparison somewhere along the line, but I don't want it to mimic what somebody else has done. I'm pretty sure there's going to be similarities somewhere. You know, it's romanticy. some of this stuff kind of crosses over, but I want it to be my own original, thing here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the eNote Pro C. I don't even know the correct name for this tablet. It's the box is over here. I'm gonna have to look at it. But I am so far behind with my content I need to release that I'm gonna get this review out at some point this week. I have like three videos I gotta get out, and then from there I'm going to shut it down for a month. Yep.
You're gonna shut it down for a month?
Shut it down for a month. Yep. Shut it down for a month.
What you
Hold
say?
on.
What brought this on?
Well, I'm not shutting the channel down for a month.
Uh-huh.
So we're still gonna do Tech Trap Alive 2 nights out the week.
Mm-hmm.
And I will use those 2 nights, and they're gonna be platform specific that I'll do. So I might do some use case.
Kurt, Kurt says no.
Oh no. Okay, so yeah, it's not. I'm not gonna shut it down like that. So I'm gonna do Tech Trap Alive 2 nights out of the week still for like probably the full month of March, and I'll do. I'm gonna go platform specific and show some use cases on how I'll use it. Only because I have a self-imposed deadline for my book project that I have fallen behind on. Yeah, I have a self-imposed deadline for my book project that I am falling behind on. So I need to focus on that. I just need about a month. So once I get the Pinstar Pro, I have 2 videos I need to finish editing. I'm going to get that done. And then I'm gonna focus on the book project. It's tough because I'm editing content for my channel, Sweetie's channel as well. Somebody calling me?
Yep.
Who was that?
Home.
I'll call him back. And so I'm just I'm trying to edit content for both of those channels.
Excuse me.
You're good. You need some water, sweetie? So yeah, I'm trying to edit content for both of those channels. Then I'm trying to work on my book project. Then I do have to go to work. If I didn't have to go to work every day, it'd be different. But that pesky job of mine.
Man.
You know.
They just always get in the way, don't they?
Always in the way, man. So, we'll still have Tech Trap Allowed twice a week. Now, I don't know if it's going to be Wednesday, Friday like we normally try to do. Depends on if Sweetie's flying, if I'm working, one of the two. Because like this week, we had a busy week. Sweetie was flying. I was working. And then last night, Sweetie had a red carpet event. So, how did that go?
The red carpet event was good. I got some good interview with the cast. I really love the interviews with the cast. I can't wait to see how it all comes out and how you put it together. I think it's going to be great. Um, I think I'm gonna get some of them to come on the podcast just to talk shop about Houston, um, the Houston actor life here, the scene here, what they feel about it. I think it's going to be great. Can't wait.
Yeah. So we went and shot that last night.
Yeah, for season 3 of Bordersville.
It's called Bordersville.
Yeah.
So I'll edit that tomorrow. So we'll have that red carpet event on Dominique Unscripted here, probably Tuesday. And it was cool. So I figured out some things last night. So this is the second red carpet event that we have shot for Dominique Unscripted.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we're gonna have an event in Dallas in a couple of months, right?
Yep, June 6th.
So
and he's gonna have to do the questions, cause I'm in the movie.
Hold on.
Yes, you agreed to this, sir.
I agreed to what?
Hosting.
I did?
Yes. You want me to do the interviews for my own red carpet premiere of the movie I'm in?
Is Courtney gonna be available?
I don't know. You gonna have to ask. She said she was gonna come, but
Oh,
you have
she
to ask
coming.
her.
She hosting. Yeah. How am I gonna host it? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I figured out a couple of things. One of the things is, so I've been using the Hollyland Lyras, and they work great. But I had a snafu yesterday. So I was playing around with the Hollyland Lyras with the so they're webcams. They're 4K webcams. They actually have a sensor in them. I forgot what size sensor they have, but they're pretty good. Like, we're using them right now. They're pretty clear. You can kind of you can set them up like any DSLR or mirrorless camera. Rod hates them. Rod hates webcams, by the way.
I was say he hates these cameras.
He hasn't used these cameras, but he feels like, why should I use a webcam when I can use a DSLR or a mirrorless camera? Which, yes, ideally I would have used my Canon, but my run and gun setup with the iPad, it doesn't see the T7 as a webcam. I would have to roll with my Elgato adapter situation. I know I'm saying the wrong word, but for some reason the T7 just doesn't work well with it. So the Hollyland Lyras are a good alternative. The problem is, I was playing around with the app the other day, and so I changed a bunch of settings. And I was rushing yesterday because I have two of them. I was rushing yesterday, and I meant to grab the camera that I didn't change the settings in, and instead I grabbed the wrong camera. Now, normally I would have had both cameras with me, but I was rushing.
We had a lot going on.
Yesterday, so I only grabbed the one. And when I got to the event, I plugged it in, and it was crazy. And I can't download that app for the Hollyland Lyra on iPad because it's only Mac OS. I wasn't using my MacBook. I was using my iPad M4. That was my dilemma.
But
dilemma number 2 wasn't a big issue because I'm recording Camo Studio. So I said, well, you know what? I'll just use my iPhone as the camera. But you have to be on the same network for these cameras to work. And I don't think the hotspot works. And I didn't have enough time to see if the hotspot would have worked. So I did what any person would do in a pinch. I put my iPhone up on one tripod and started rolling, and then I used the rear camera on the M4 iPad as my main camera. It came out good. Not as clear as not as good as I wanted it to be, but it came out good enough. So between the Z Fold, the iPhone 17, and the iPad, I have enough footage for it to be great, or a good video for the red carpet. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and spend some money and get some different gear. And that's another reason why I'm shutting down the channel for its review content for a month, because I'm going to we're gonna revamp the area here because we're in the same room. We have two different back shots or whatever, but if I showed you guys the actual room, it is a mess in here.
It's just itty bitty living space.
It's small space. It is cramped.
Itty bitty living space.
So we're gonna have to figure out a better way to run this content office area. So we're gonna do that.
It's gonna build me a fairy bookshelf.
Yeah, that too. And
then I can do my content elsewhere.
Yeah, that too. And then so I have a different set when I start back up. I'm gonna add a couple of pieces of gear. I'm gonna get a different camera. So I'm not gonna buy any tablets. I'm gonna buy some gear, be a responsible adult, and then I'll go from there.
Did you see Kurt's response?
What do you say?
His comment about, "Oh, I just love it when I have to hold the man in the mirror accountable."
I know, right? I like holding myself accountable though.
He holds himself accountable.
I heard
He
that.
holds me accountable. It's very annoying sometimes, but we all need it, especially me. Jeez.
So we will so yeah, I get you guys to check that out over at Dominique Unscripted. And we'll see how that goes.
Please, and make comments. Give me critique. I can take it, I promise.
I what was the next thing?
Probably something very techy.
Huh. Oh, I'm gonna start the process of documenting my book, my book process, my book journey, I guess.
Okay.
I've already like done bits and pieces, so it's just gonna
Mhm.
be me, kind of vlogging my process of writing the book, how I'm using the Remarkables to do it. I think it's funny that my first tablet in e-ink was the Kindle Scribe, the
Mhm.
first gen, and I essentially after like a month and a half, it just wasn't enough. I was like, I need a native calendar app. I want to do more on the Notes app because I saw videos of Supernote. I saw videos of books. Even the first Pen Star eNote. I just wanted a tablet. I thought I wanted a tablet that did more. So I went and got the 10.3. And the 10.3 does everything I needed to do. And it's funny because once I got, I've always seen Remarkable and I've heard things like Remarkable has the most premium hardware, has the best writing field, but it was super limited. Some people even said it was locked down, similar to the Kindle Scribe. So it never was an option for me because I thought it just wouldn't do enough, right?
Mhm.
Well, when the move came out, I thought it was just high garbage. Now, out of all of the promotional paid for, I don't care what they are. I don't care if people get paid. So, out of all of those like marketing style reviews that came out the day it released, I paid attention to Kit and I
Mhm.
paid attention to Brandon Boswell. Those were the two that kind of dropped on that day. Brandon Boswell's video was less of a marketing video and just showing you how he's going to use it. And Kit's approach was pretty cool because it kind of felt like a mix of marketing videos, but it was a little different because it was already upfront and clear that he has been in conversation with Remarkable because he had a cool little video of like him talking to the Remarkable team about what this tablet is, and he just had different videos showing how he was using it, where he was using it on the go. And I thought that was cool, but I still was like, it's trash, it's garbage. I hate the size. Who needs that nonsense? It's too limited.
Mhm.
So I got the tablet from a friend, great friend
Mhm.
actually, who let me use it for review purposes so I could show you guys how trash it was. Because
Uh-huh.
I thought Raw was just being extra with his love of the move.
And then what happened, babe?
Jesus, I fell in love.
Yes, you did.
Like the first 20 minutes of using that
Yes, you
thing.
did.
And it's funny because using that tablet and then doing my eNote 2 review kind of like it made me rethink how I use e-ink. I don't need all that. I don't because now I've gotten to the point now within my workflow, a lot of stuff that I thought I needed that I would get from books.
Mhm.
Like I don't need all that anymore. Like when it comes to just what I truly need e-ink for, honestly, the Kindle Scribe or the Remarkable platform is enough. I enjoy writing on the Kindle Scribe like now to this day. Like you've had the Note App 4C for a couple of weeks,
Yeah.
so
It's okay.
it
It's okay. I like the scribe. I don't need all of the and I thought maybe it'd be easier to with the whole linking if I could get to this.
because you
Eh,
don't really
I
need it.
don't need that. I can just find my way. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I like I like the simplicity of it. I don't need all the zhuzh.
I don't know how
I
many
need the
people
zhuzh.
will admit this. I will though. When it comes to this using e-ink as a paper replacement, I don't need all these links. I don't need all this linking. It's a plus to have the ability to make links. I don't need all this linking. Um, the table of contents or the table of content, the or outline, whatever you want to call it, the ability to have keywords and phrases or make headers like you could in Supernote with the headers, they're useful. I'll say that. But when it comes to just using the tablets as the paper replacements, I don't really need all of that. Like, I just want a platform to write. Like, I get more motivated to write when I pull out the Kindle Scribe or I pull out the Remarkable tablets than I do when I pull out a Books tablet or even a Supernote. When I had the Nomad, it was a great writing feel, a great tablet, very versatile. I would say 90% of the things that I do with books, you can do with Supernote. I would say like Supernote's calendar app is better than Books calendar app. I would say you can navigate the tablet faster on Supernote than you can on Books. I think the organization is like the same, but when it came to just writing, I didn't want to grab that tablet. And now that I have Remarkable, like when I just want to write in my books, write my journal, just write. If I'm at work and I need to take notes, I grab a Remarkable tablet before I will grab the Books tablet.
Hushly, girl.
She just spoiled. She don't know what to do with herself.
You hot?
She might be. Like, I left the Scribe platform to go to Books because I thought I needed a native calendar app. Just to get the native calendar app and realize I wasn't going to use it as much because I use iOS calendars. Like, it's easier and more efficient for me to just do all my planning on my phone, my computer, or my iPad. It's faster. Like, it's faster than e-ink.
That is what I'm looking for. I recently picked up a Nomad. My use case is just to replace my 7-inch analog paper and pen spiral notebooks I use for work.
And so I will say that the Nomad is great for that. Like, honestly, the Nomad is great for that. Because if that's all you want to do is replace that analog tablet, the Nomad will be perfect for that. Its UI is good enough. It's simple enough where it's not like the huge learning curve. And if all you want to do is use it for those quick notes or ideas, or it's actually large enough where it's comfortable for you to do some long format writing on it, it's great for that. And then you have more tools if you want to, use it more than just the paper replacement.
Ouch. The removal world.
So I like the move or the remove. So, and of course, if I had to choose between the two, I'm gonna choose the move. Now, the move is gonna be more of just a paper replacement. You're gonna lose some functionality when you come to a native calendar app because you don't have that. So if you wanted to have like a calendar planner type of thing, you would have to get the PDF to roll with that. Remarkable still offers a lot, especially with the integrations, especially with the partner app. I like using it in conjunction with that. So like I'll start some text notes within the app, and then I like it because I can have that started on the app. I can I can type a couple of paragraphs, and then when I roll to my to the move, now I have that there, and I can continue with some handwritten notes. You also, I like to use it for meeting notes. It's easy to use when I'm walking around. Sweetie just used the move yesterday for her interview notes when she was doing her red carpet. And the first time she was doing this, she was trying to use the Kindle Scribe, and it was just massive. It was huge. I was like, use this because it's easier to use.
You're a big Apple family, and all of our calendars are. Yep.
Now, yeah, see, I use iOS calendars, but you know what though? Supernote, and I know Ed will be able to. So Ed over at Organize for Change, he's going to know specifically the answer. I do know that you can link your calendar to Supernote. So I don't know if it will be like the I don't know if you can specifically link the iOS calendar because I didn't try. But I know you can sync a couple of I think at least 2 calendars to that calendar app. I normally sync my Google Calendar. And I sync my Google Calendar because that's the calendar that I have synced to my Outlook and my iOS. So whatever I put in Outlook or iOS automatically will also sync with Google. So my Google Calendar will sync with my e-ink tablet. And the e-ink tablet that I actually use the calendar app for is going to be the AI Paper. So that AI Paper Mini, that is the calendar app on e-ink I actually use that allows me to sync to everything.
I think it's just Google and Outlook.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's the workaround I do with my iOS calendars. Is the fact that I have my iOS calendar synced with my Google calendar. Because I usually roll everything through my iOS. Even at work, when I get work meetings and I get it in Outlook, I normally just forward that to my iOS calendar anyway, because that's the calendar that I manage everything with. What does it?
20% better life.
Oh, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about the calendar. But the Nomad would be a good choice. I think if you're using it, if you want to actually kind of like if you want to use e-ink calendars to roll your schedule, then yeah, the Nomad will probably be the better choice instead of the Move. If you care more about having it for note taking and you're going to use your iOS calendars anyway, yeah, you could go with the Move. Unless you want to grow, unless you want to do some linking, you want to have um like you're reading on it. This is not an EPUB. Let's say if you want to roll with a Kindle app, you know, and you want something that's slightly larger for more comfortable long format writing, the Nomad will be the better choice. So it just depends on what you want to do with it.
Hi, Alex.
Alex, what's up?
He says he's hyped for the new AI Note that might be announced at MWC Barcelona 2026.
That's going to be the 13-inch one, right?
What is MWC?
Some tech conventions that I know nothing about.
Oh, Barcelona.
Spain. Yeah, I think that's going to be the 13-inch tablet that they got the ghosting right. I think the ghosting with the Note Max is a hardware issue, not a software issue that books just can't fix with software. And I think that the AI Note platform figured it out. I don't think books should get grief for that. If it was a hardware issue and they were one of the first ones to tackle it, and now other companies came behind them and saw what they could fix. There's gonna be some books haters out there though, so you know.
There's always a hater.
Just tell them to use their 13-inch Supernote tablet. Ha ha ha. I'm excited about that too, Alex. I might actually buy that one. I didn't buy the AI Note 2.
Mister, I'm just buying 1 or 2 more tablets.
But see, if I buy that thing, I'm only going to buy it to review it. And if I buy it, I'm going to buy it from Amazon. And I'm going to review that thing in 3 weeks and send it back.
She ain't told me she's getting rid of her Kindle Scribe.
I saw that.
Color.
I don't think she likes it. We need to. We need to reach out to She-Ink.
Yeah.
And see what she's gonna do.
She said she's just gonna send it back.
Oh, okay. Well, she's just sending it back.
Yeah, she's sending it back because it's
within the window.
It's not what she needs and what she expected it to do. So she said she's going to send it back.
I can see that. I hope that we get some more updates. I hope they slowly update what you can do with the Scribe. If the Scribe does like 2 things, like 2 or 3 more things, it'll be the perfect tablet. The perfect tablet. The perfect
Mobile tablet. World Congress.
Yeah, I want to go. You want to go, sweetie?
Does it have to? You have to be like have a certain amount like the other.
Like CES?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that there's some sort of qualification that I don't qualify for.
You have to look into it and see. I mean, we could still just go to Barcelona. I'm not opposed to that.
Oh, we're going to CES next year, though. We're going to CES.
Oh, okay.
By the time I get through this year. Because honestly, I think I probably could have made it to CES this year if I would have applied when I needed to. I probably could have made it. We talked about my struggles with Delira and what I need to do for my next red carpet event. We talked about you just dislike the pro because you don't like the Kindle page turn, which now I see I can see. And then you don't like the writing feel. The writing feel disappointed me too. It's not bad. And the sad part is it was worse.
It's slick.
It was slicker, but I ended up putting the Kindle Scribe Premium Pen nib in here, and it made it work a little better. I'm not mad at the writing feel. I can deal with it. It's not as slick as an iPad. It's slicker than what I want. This tablet, is my camera still on?
We even talked e-ink on the red carpet.
We did. Oh man. Oh, it paused on the brother. Look, so excuse me, I'm sorry. This tablet would be so much better if they would have left some things. If they would have left some things alone and just made it color, I think it would have been better than what it is. Because I'm not mad at it. It's not a bad tablet. I like the hardware. I like the hardware of the tablet. So it's to me it's a premium tablet. So I like the hardware. It's cool. I like the half folio and I like how the half folio works. I think it's a premium looking tablet. It's pretty light. I like the camera here and how it's not a camera bump. It sits flush. I even like how the styli attaches to the tablet. Like, I like all the hardware on this tablet. And I usually leave my screensaver as my calendar. So if I would have had any memos or not memos, if I would have had any events within my calendar, they would pop up here and show me, even though it doesn't refresh. But whatever events that I have added in there, it's going to show those events. So like the tablet itself, and I'll go over this in my video once I put it out. Look, I like the layout of the tablet. I like the organization of the Notes app. I like the organization of the Notes app. I like the different categories you have from favorites to your recents. I don't think I'm touching it. There we go. And then like the categories as well. I like those because you can have those, kind of separating your categories. Of course, you have your reading notes. And those are notes that you're kind of pulling from your EPUBs or PDFs, whatever you choose to use. And then I like the fact that I can see my notes. I can see my notes like by the date that I've created them. So I like that aspect of it. The design doesn't bother me. These black bezels don't bother me. I like the color scheme. This is like one of my pet peeves. This tablet, the eNote is normally a pen only input tablet. This tablet, they kind of mixed a little bit of pen input and touch input. So you have a touch layer. So I can touch things and it opens up and works. Not only is it a little sluggish and slow, it's not as snappy as the other ones. What's going on? Did I delete those? I might have deleted those. I deleted those. Okay. So it's not tablet's fault. I deleted those. It's just kind of slow. Like Sweetie said, it's kind of slow.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I don't understand about this tablet, okay? So I'm writing on my tablet, right? And now I want to go to the next page. I can't page turn in the notes app with a gesture swipe. Like it doesn't turn. And that annoys me. So I have to use my page turn buttons over here. Which ones did I program? It's not their fault. I just forgot what I programmed. Oh yeah. So I think I got to use these. And so that's crazy. So I got to use page turn buttons. Why do I have to use page turn buttons? I'm writing, I'm in the flow of writing, and I can't do that. I either have to select it up here to add another page, or I have to use my page turn buttons. And I don't understand why I have to use page turn buttons. Why can't I just use a gesture swipe? Because you know what? It's not that I have the touch layer turned off, because you can turn it off. It's not turned off because I can swipe down and pull up my control center. That's one thing that annoys me. I like the fact that these are programmable. That's cool. I like these. The Penstar eNote 1 and 2, they had a series of buttons down the side. They still have those buttons. You know where they are? They're over here. You guys can't see it because I can't see it. It doesn't matter how much light, ambient light, I'm in the room with. I have to hold it at an angle for me to see these buttons. And these buttons over here, they're not like you have to use the pen to access them. And they're cool buttons. Like it makes navigating this tablet pretty easy. See? I don't know what button I pushed. I'm assuming I hit the home button. I was just hitting random buttons because I can't see them. I know there's buttons over here, but I don't know what I'm hitting because you can't see them. So I don't know why this side isn't illuminated. I don't care that it's pen only input. Just illuminate the buttons so I can see them and use them. So they should have either left it all pen input only, or if they were going to make it touch input, give me the option to be able to do things like page turn within the Notes app with finger swipe or finger gestures. I should be able to turn this page right now, and I can't. So that might be one of my biggest issues is the mixture of pen and touch input. The other issue I have is the writing surface. I don't know why they changed the writing surface. The page turn in the Kindle app that Sweetie doesn't bother me. And that's another thing. I know you can have the finger gesture swipe because I can do it everywhere else, but in the Notes app. That's odd to me. I don't know why they did that. So unless there's a setting I don't know about, I don't know why they did that. So that's one of the things I dislike about the tablet. They should have just taken the eNote 2, threw the Kaleido 3 screen in it, left everything else the same. You could have gave me this color scheme that you want. I'm cool with the color scheme. Because essentially the tablet is the same. It just has a camera and a different color scheme. Leave everything the same. Give me the eNote 2, throw the Kaleido 3 in there. If you want to give me the new pen, that's fine. I like the pen. The pen's not bad. So if you want to give me this pen, I'm cool with that.
And there's nothing in the setting GA to give you an option. What's GA?
I don't know. But no, there's nothing in the settings that allows me to that I have found that allows me to have the gesture finger swipe page turn in the Notes app. But again, excuse me, I'm sorry. But again, I'm going to before I finish my review, I'm going to triple check, make sure I go through it, and make sure that I'm not missing anything. It could be user error. I've look, I've been known to have some user errors here and there. So it could be user error. But y'all finna be sick of me. Y'all finna be sick of me.
Prepare to be sick of him.
So y'all know I hit 1,000. The last live, I said if I hit 1,000, we are going to do some Starlight giveaway. So next couple of weeks, I'm gonna start building my 3 Starlight giveaway. Now, one of these stylists I'm gonna give away, I'm finna rant about it, and I don't think I'm gonna get this one away. We're gonna rant about this.
What does Alex say? Maybe Remarkable will release their new version of the Remarkable 2. Hopefully, they add e-reader software.
You know what? I would be happy if they added e-reader software. Because if they come out with a Remarkable 3, then, and if they add e-reader software, it's gonna hit. It's gonna end up hitting all of the other tablets. So I'll be cool with that. And I'm fine with my Remarkable 2. I'm getting a Paper Pro, and if a Remarkable 3 comes out, I just probably won't get that right away because I'm in love with my Remarkable 2. I still think it's better than some of these other tablets that just released. All right, look. So one of the styli. Let's do this. All right, there we go. One of the styli that I was going to include in the giveaway was going to be this Statler Jumbo. Mm-hmm. This is why I'm not including this, and I don't use this styli that much. People love this styli, and it's not a bad styli.
A cool one.
It's a cool because it looks like a pencil. That's really why I like it, right?
Yes.
I don't use this, and you can ask Sweetie. This thing sits in my pen box. Why? Why?
What happened?
The eraser is not in there. Why? I don't even use this styli. I picked this thing up the other day. Once I got the other crystal nib in, I picked it up and I went to erase, and it did this. Look, I was writing my life away. Boom. And then I went to erase, and then it did this. And I was like, what is this? And then I just took it apart. Cool, whatever. All right, my bad. So then I went to remove the nib. That's a flash drive. I went to remove the nib so I could put the crystal nib in. And this is what happened. See? Why? Why is he doing that? Chat, why is he doing that? I don't even use this styli, so I haven't dropped it. It's been sitting in the pen box. Mm-hmm. It can't be the pen box because none of my Lammies or other Kawakos have had any kind of malfunctions like this. All I did was went to take this felt nib out. This one. This felt nib. And this is what happened. Like, I shouldn't be... Look. I just went to take this felt nib out. You guys see this? Why is my why is my Statler Jumbo coming apart like this? It's frustrating. So this will not be a part of the giveaway. However, I am working on my pen, my own stylight project. So these two pieces will be guinea pigs. I've been dissecting stylight over here. But this is what I'm excited for, guys. You guys know how much I love the Lammies. I also love the Kuwaikos. So this is going to be my Kuwaiko AL. I was going to do like a big dramatic video about this. I still am, because everybody's not going to see this. So this is the Kuwaiko AL. This is going to be my blue jean colorway Kuwaiko AL. I cannot find this colorway anywhere else anymore. I can't find it anywhere else.
They don't make it anymore?
They're kind of like Lammy. Some of these colors are seasonal.
Oh, okay.
And just like the blue jean colorway was seasonal with Lammy, this was a seasonal colorway with Kuwaiko. But we have the crystal nib. We can't see that. Wait. All right, cool. We have the crystal nib. The Rants About Tech crystal nib in this Kuwaiko AL. And I am loving this thing. Y'all gonna be sick of me. It writes a little different from the other crystal nib that is on the...
So tiny.
It writes a little bit different from the other crystal nib because it's a smaller nib, because it fits the Kuwaiko and the Statler Jumbo. So I don't know if y'all can actually see that nib. But yeah, it's tiny. But it writes just as good. So I like this. Oh, that's bright. Jesus. I mean, it's not too bright for me because the room is kind of dark. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely too bright for y'all. There we go. So, yeah. That's so convenient with the AI paper platform. You can just add stuff from the calendar. I like that. I like that. But this thing writes good. Let's check it out. It's a little clicky. Mm-hmm. It's a little clicky.
It sounds like the pencils that are mechanical pencils.
It does.
Sound like.
But I don't care. It writes so well I can deal with it. Now, as far as I know, there are only 2 Kuwaiko AL EMRs with a crystal nib in it on planet Earth. There are only 2. Both colorways I can't find. I'm a little sad about that. Also, I don't want to tell you guys how much this pen costs to put together while Sweetie is in the room. So I'll wait till she's not around.
I'm always around, even when I'm not.
I will say this, though. The price for the base, I haven't found it cheaper than $99.99. Now, I got it from Drungle's Houston, which is my pen store that I love to go to. It was $60. I bought the last 2 they had. He doesn't have any more. I'm going to have to get him to order some more. And I think that's when I have to pay the $99. The AL Star pen, the colorway. Now, the pens are different. This colorway, the blue jean, when I bought it, it was on sale. So I think I got it for $65. So when it comes to the Kaweco AL, it all depends on which colorway you want. You can get, they're going to run you between 50 and 120, depending on the colorway. So it's an expensive pen to put together. So let's just say you get you the $60 AL, get you the EMR base that is $99. You're already around what, 160, 170. Then you get the crystal nib from Rod. That's gonna be right at 50 or a little under. You're already gonna be over $200. So when I put this next pen together, I'm not gonna be able to find it. I wanted to give away this colorway or the one that Rod has. Both colorways I can't find. But I found a colorway that I want to give away. It's nice. It's nice. And then I'm gonna do Lamy AL. Now Lamy AL is a little cheaper. And then I don't know. I gotta find another.
So have you figured out how you're going to do this giveaway?
I'm gonna be creative and find out maybe. I'm gonna see. So I've had some talks with some people at the store. I might be able to get the store to sponsor this.
I'm trying to customize a Uniball Zinto signature. Oh, geez, Louise.
Every time I go to Drungles in Houston, the Zinto signature is sold out. However, I am trying to customize this Pilot fountain pen, which is nice. I like this thing. I wish I could get an EMR base to fit this because it would be 10 times better than the Heart of Metal, because it's just as premium as the Heart of Metal. Yeah, I know my phone's finna die. It's just as premium as the Heart of Metal. Excuse me. It's just as premium as the Heart of Metal, but it's lighter. And because it's lighter, it's more comfortable to use. Because, sweetie, you don't like using the Heart of Metal, do you?
No.
It's too heavy. It is too heavy.
Jeez.
Look, you put these things side by side, it's just as premium as the Heart of Metal. And it's lighter than the Heart of Metal. And if I can get an EMR base to fit this pen, it would be perfect. I'm gonna get that done. Also, how did I wait until I got fully engaged in digital writing to also
find
my love in fountain pens? It's a problem. Mm-hmm. It's a problem. Because this might be one of my favorite fountain pens I've gotten so far. It's like the Hudon. I'm probably saying it wrong. So,
don't ask me.
So a fountain pen connoisseur is going to tell me the right word. But look at the nib. So yeah. All right, guys, it's past my bedtime. I gotta go to work. Thank you guys for hanging out with us late night on the Tech Trapper Live with Sweetie and me.
Tech Trapper Live.
We'll be back Wednesday. We'll be back Friday. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks, Robert. Thanks, Alex.
Kurt.
Thanks, Kurt. Thanks, all you guys who are going to check it out on replay. We had 20 people stop by. Thank you guys for stopping by as well. If you are going to be in the Rants About Tech live show, I will conversate with you guys later on tomorrow. Have a great week. Don't work too hard, but make sure you are productive at work if, that's your thing. If you're on vacation, have fun. If you're in Texas, it's going to be in the 40s tomorrow. Now, it was just in the 80s the other day. Literally 2 days ago, it was in the 80s. Yesterday, it was started off like mid 70s and then it dropped down to the 40s. This is why you can't just why we're always sick. So it's supposed to be in the 40s in the morning, then the 30s the next day, then back to the 80s by the weekend. Pray for us, please. Thank you guys for checking us out. Enjoy your weeks, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday.
Good night.
Good night.